Hello, I am Kylie,
I'm Steve.
and we're doing my second semester of sophomore year major advising to figure out what classes I'm going to take.
And the difficulty we're having is that Kylie wants to take 73 courses next semester. Hi, I'm Steve Cohen. I'm in the education department. And I've been at Tufts for over a quarter of a century. And for most of those years, in fact, I think every one of those years, I've been a first year or second year advisor. I usually have 6, 7, 8, 9 advisees who are coming from all over the country. I get to hear about their high school experiences and try to help them figure out where they fit at Tufts, what kind of courses they want to take at first. I'm able to give them advice about certain courses to take early and others to put off till later. And I sort of serve as the homeroom teacher, I think, for them as they make their way into college.
Hi everyone, I'm Louise. I'm a sophomore and I'm a sociology and civic studies major at Tufts. My advisor is Professor Jill Weinberg. She particularly stood out to me in the department because she has her sociology PhD but also her law degree, and I've always wanted to go to law school. So I was particularly always interested in the intersection of those fields and the research she does. She actually asked me if I would be interested in helping her with some legal research that she was working on for a book she was writing, which was just so amazing. I feel so lucky that she knew me well enough at that point, even as a freshman, to know that I would be interested in the topic of her research, and that there's good enough faculty-student relationships at Tufts that faculty really do care about student opinion and input. And even though she's really an academic idol of mine, she still really cared about my opinion on her research and her book.
Hi. My name is Jack. I'm a sophomore at Tufts, and I'm studying environmental studies and RCD, which stands for Studies in Race, Colonialism, and Diaspora. And my RCD advisor is Professor Sarah Fong, who started at Tufts a couple years ago, and she teaches in relation to racial capitalism and colonialism and histories of social welfare and residential schooling in the US. She's just a fantastic teacher and really is so welcoming in office hours.
My name is Miles. I'm a sophomore studying chemistry, and my major advisor is Duran Panbook. So when I knew I wanted to major in chemistry, I was looking for a major advisor, and she sort of became the natural choice. So I reached out to her, and she was really eager and welcoming to that idea, and so now she is my major advisor, and I've appreciated that I've maintained that really close dynamic with her even after just taking her course. So I actually met with her a couple days ago about course registration for the spring, and she was helpful not only in reaffirming a lot of the questions and concerns I had about what I was doing, but also providing some extra perspective that a faculty member or just someone who is in the field that I'm studying would have that I wouldn't.
I'm Ryan. I am a sophomore. I have just declared a political science major. I really like my advisor. I'm taking a class with her right now. Her name is Professor Remick. I am in her work and family policy class, which is a really interesting comparative politics class. My advisor is just so passionate about politics and, family policy and a lot of gender-related issues, which I find really inspiring. So that's why I asked her to be my advisor, and thankfully she said yes, and I'm super excited to keep working with her for the remainder of my time at Tufts.